My name is Paul Falcone, and I'm a human resources practitioner with about 20 years of experience, but mostly I'm a teacher. And that teaching finds its way in the form of writing, whether it's books or articles, and a lot of in front of classroom types of teaching opportunities and lectures and conferences.
Any questions before we begin? Thoughts, comments? You sure? You ready to go? Let's have some fun.
Yeah, public speaking is fun because you can see the people's eyes light up in the audience, and you can see when they start to look up to the left and they're starting to filter everything you're saying through their experiences, and that's when you know they're registering and it's really starting to make sense to them, and you see the lights go on right there in front of you. And I like to pick topics that are really tough topics that people have a hard time navigating in the workplace. So they should be practical, but at the same time I want them to have that aha moment, because once they realize that they can customize it and make it work for themselves, they feel like it was all worthwhile.
Now I'm teasing, but think about it for a minute. I don't mean to make people feel guilty in that old sense of, oh, you did a bad job. That's not what I'm talking about. Guilt is a human emotion that makes people look internally, okay? If I sit with someone and say, I can't believe you, blah, 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 right away, they're going to get angry, they're going to get defensive, and they're going to come right back out. If I say, I need to talk to you about how that made me feel, okay? The reality was, when you said that in front of everybody else on the team, I felt very diminished. I have to tell you, I was totally embarrassed. I couldn't believe that someone on my own team would do that to me in public. And I was really, really very disappointed. How are they feeling?
I've worked for great companies. I've worked for mostly entertainment, but also healthcare and financial services. So I've done my stint in private equity, and I've done work with a cancer research hospital. But primarily, most people associate me with my work with Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon, as well as the Time Warner family and NBC Universal.
Someone's listening in the audience. I like the way it's funneling in and out. Yes, question?
So how many times would you allow someone to let you down, so to speak, before?
Are you talking about a spouse? Sorry. Question is I don't charge any extra. It's all part of the price of admission.
Preparing for a particular audience is the fun part. I want to get to know as much as I can about them and what their needs are. If it's a large group of 1,000 people and they're all human resources professionals, that's a fairly easy, straightforward presentation for me, because that's what I've done for 20 years. On the other hand, if it happens to be a group of smaller employers, I really want to get to know who's in the audience and what their biggest challenges are so that I can customize.
The basic elements of the workplace due process are a thorough investigation in a timely manner with a reasonable response, a reasonable conclusion. And that's basically what this sets us up to do the right way. And that's really the goal. So you guys have been fabulous. Thank you very, very much. And I love ALA. It's so nice to be back.
When you can pass the torch of knowledge and you can see people where it really registers, and they come up to you and they say, Paul, I don't know what I'd do without your books, or Paul, this is the funnest presentation I've ever been to and I learned so much, thank you. That's the real reward for me. That's really the funnest part. And I've been very fortunate at this point in my career to hold both a corporate career and also be able to do these training opportunities, and I look forward to doing a lot more.